This video, I'm going to go a little bit deeper in on how to explain the characters, just a little bit deeper than the last time. As you can see now, I have the skull mask that I was talking about. Like I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't get it. And if you look at my loadouts, loadout 1, 2, 3 perks. Loadout 2 has only 2 perks, and loadout 3, 1, 2, 3 perks. If you notice, if I click loadout 2, there you go. You can see from the last video I was explaining how it turns yellow. I'm not too sure if I did explain it, but if I didn't, I'm going to explain it now. When you start buying pieces of gear and you start equipping them, when you equip them, the little bar will start going to the right. And when it reaches the icon and it's yellow like that around the circle, that means you're able to buy it up to that point. I don't have a lot of money right now, so I'm not able to actually buy up to there, but I'll show you an example. See, I play on PlayStation, so I just highlight an item that has that what's it called? Shields up. So I need to look for shields up because Bastion and Aegis are lit up. So shields up is in the middle. That's the one I'm trying to go for. So we come back over here. I look at shields up. I have 80 out of 130. This head right here, if I click on it with the X button, it brings up this little menu. It has the upgrade option for shields up. And you can even see it highlighting on the right hand side where the perk list is. I highlight shields up and I go ahead and buy it. I'm only gonna be able to do once. See? If I had enough, now it's blinking. You could see it clear as day. It's blinking, letting you know, hey, the next time you purchase something in this category, which is shields up, it's gonna unlock it. It's gonna push you over 10 points. So you have 610, which is enough to activate the perk. I don't have enough right now because I only have like 110 gold. But that's the gist. Once I buy that, I'm able to actually purchase, this upgrade, and it'll upgrade my shields up for it to actually be activated. Now, with that out of the way, I just wanted to show you guys my characters, how they've come since that last video. They still got the same perks more or less, but like I said, this one has this little Cubone mask now finally. And what was cool, how I got it, because let's just say for example it was like here. See, look, it's not even here. See, how I did it was I went back over here and I went to scavenge gear. I wanted a headpiece, so I kept buying this one because it guarantees a head, chest, and shoulders. So I bought it. Several times I bought it, and then I finally got the Cubone head. Once I got the Cubone head, I had the Cubone head in my inventory. Like it was somewhere around here. Like I had, yeah, see, like I think this is the original one I got from the box. So I had this one. I left it in here. I chose another one, like this ugly one, and then I changed the look. And look, see, there it is. It's right there. Just like that. See, I don't understand why it's not allowing me to do it on. Maybe it's because I have them equipped. No, see, it's right there too. For some reason on this one, it's not on here. And I'm starting to believe it's because of the color. This one's gold, which is epic. And I don't have an epic, But I go to here, which is legendary. I change the look in legendary, and sure enough, I have legendary. So I guess that's what really like gets it. I'm slowly figuring it out too as I play, but now I understand that if you don't have a certain piece of gear that you're looking for in changed look, try to make sure you match up the colors. If it's not in the normal colors, it's probably in legendary. So now I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of the secret per se. Not everybody knows about it. Okay, this is my main character. So with my main character, he may look, nice with a nice weapon, and he has 3 perks, but I'm still not done with him. Let me show you why. Okay, here's a good example. This headpiece that I got from buying it from the scavenge gear, come over here, scavenge gear, armor pack, see? When I finally did get this piece of armor, the Cubone head, look at his perks. Shields up, vengeful barrier. Look on top of it. You see that little diamond? That diamond right there automatically outclasses this one. But because this one is the one I need because of the perks, Bastion and Last Stand, I have to use this one. But this one is a lot stronger. The only problem is it doesn't have the shields. I mean, the perks that I'm looking for. So it's a good headpiece for another build. But this is where I want to get your attention. Right next to the Skullbinder, it says the name Skullbinder underneath. It says right there, Skullbinder Helm Legendary, and to the left it says 30. Watch. Keep your eye on that area. See how there's little stars above the 28 when I go down to the other Skullbinder helmet? Those little stars are indications that it's a higher rank, it's a higher rarity, and what you want eventually is 4 stars. Look at this one. Above the 25, it has 4 stars. 2 on Last Stand and 2 on Bulk Up. If you look underneath it, it splits it up. That's what you want. Because eventually, when you do upgrade all those characters, those perks, your perk number itself will rise. You want it to be, if I'm not mistaken, level 30, 2 stars. All your pieces of gear. And eventually, your entire rating, on the bottom left, you see it says your Mungandir or whatever, and then 27 out of 60 gear. And then in a big square, that big cyan looking color, 174. You want that to be 180, 4 stars. That's like the max gear for that perk set. Like the max level you can get. And that's what you want. Really just for, I haven't really understood why you would want it. I think it's just for bragging rights and like just for you to keep upgrading and keep, you know what I mean? Like just keep showing off of how far you've gotten. But if I'm not mistaken, um, the perks, they're perks and they don't get upgraded or downgraded depending on your level. So you can have 3 perks and have gray gear and be a level 1 and it won't matter. You can go up against somebody whose gear is 180, 4 stars. It won't matter because as long as you have a decent amount of skill and you know how to play the game, you can whoop that guy with his 4-star gear and you only have 3 perks, yeah, but with gray gear, no stars. So don't let the stars scare you. Like I said, it's just flashy. Unless I'm wrong, I really doubt that there's any kind of boost to damage, anything like that, depending on the perks that you have. Like for example, Bastion. It says right here, gain 10% damage resistance when you're in a zone or carrying a banner. That's like in Tribute, but nobody plays Tribute. We're talking about Dominion. Dominion, they have these zones, A, B, and C. And 2 of them, every game, no matter what, there's always 2 of them you can take over just by being in that area. There's a little outline, and you want to go into that area, and you take over that area. If there's anybody in it, it'll be contested. You don't want it to be contested. Kill the guy, get him out of the area, and it's just you by yourself in the area. That's when Bastion kicks in. Well, I'm sorry. Bastion kicks in as soon as you walk in there. So if somebody's in there, it don't matter. It's in there. You have that 10%. My point that I'm trying to get at is, let's just say, for example, this piece of gear, the Selkie head, it is a 2-star, 3, whatever. But let's just say, for example, we found another one. This one's a 2-star and this one's a 4-star. These 2, the perks will do the exact same thing no matter what. Regardless if it's 2 stars, 1 star, it don't matter. The stars are just bragging rights. So don't let that scare you. Because I come over here, equip, go back to my perk list, 10%. It's still 10%. Like, to this day, I still don't understand why you need the 4 stars. But when I do find out, I'll let you know. But for the most part, all you have to worry about is those perks. Get at least 3 perks, 2 perks, 1 perk. It don't matter. At least run with a perk. 3 is the max you can have. Try your best to at least have 1. If you have 2, that's great. 3, that's even better. You cannot have 4 perks, so don't try working for a 4th perk. If you can see, it's kind of like hard to see because they dimmed the light. But if you look in the back, I have 0 out of 600 on all my other perks. I don't care about those other perks. The only perks I care about are the ones that I have. So 0 out of 600 for Aegis, 0 out of 600 for Shields Up, and so forth, so on. The only ones I have is Bastion, Vengeful Barrier, and Last Stand. Because those are the perks I want for this character ability specifically. Loadout 1 is my damage resistance, per se. Like Bastion, okay. You already know about Bastion. 10% when you walk into a zone. You have like a little icon that pops up of your your health bar. There's a little icon that pops up. That's when it's the Bastion icon. That's how you know it's activated. As soon as you walk into A or B or C, whatever zone it is, it has like a little area. That's when it activates. Last Stand activates when you're in critical health. When your health starts flashing red, that's when you know your health is considered critical. That's when this perk starts activating, and I get a 40% damage resistance. And if I happen to be in A or B, Bastion with its 10% resistance along with my Last Stand resistance, that's 50% resistance. And that's on top of the perks that you already have for your character. And last is Vengeful Barrier. I typically hit revenge if somebody's jumping me, like at least once. When you exit revenge, you get a shield, a little shield, enough to take at least one hit, one slap with a light or a heavy, but no charge attacks or nothing like that because that'll eat up your shield and your health. So be careful with that. But the 50% is what I really like. The Last Stand 40% when you're in critical health, and the Bastion 10% when you're in the zone, along with my feats, hard to kill, increase your damage reduction when in low health. Oh my god! So like, the more health you lose, the more damage reduction you gain, and it just kind of speaks for itself. So that's the first part on that one. So I can actually start looking for the gear like I was talking about earlier, the 2 stars. What I want to be looking for now is Bastion and Last Stand, at least 2 stars, or at least 1 star to start off with. But I'm already getting 2-star items, so if anything, I'll probably start just sifting through these guys and getting rid of all the 1 stars because I don't need them. See, I'm only getting 2 stars now. See, this is a 1 star. I don't need it. Get rid of the 1 stars. Don't get used to your 1 stars. Get rid of them. Start hoarding your 2 stars. When you get to my level, of course. You start getting gear like this like around rep 7 or rep 8. That's when you start getting legendary gear, all blue. You'll never get gray gear. You'll never get purple gear. You'll just only get blue gear, that little teal color at the very bottom. That's the only gear you're going to get. Some people like to say that if you man, don't lose my train of thought. Some people like to say like what was it? I lost my train of thought. But let's move on. I got rid of all my gear except the gear that I'm wearing. That's what I'm trying to swap out right now. So I have no luck right now on any of the gear to swap out. This is shields up with Bastion. Shields up the star. I don't have anything to swap it out with, so we'll move on to the next one. Aegis and Last Stand. Still nothing. It's tedious. Not gonna lie, it's very tedious. You have to sit here and actually kind of use your brain. Not really. I've gotten away with not looking at it like all hardcore, because you can look at it at an advanced view. I'm trying to there it is. Like, you can look at it like that, but that just makes me like, I don't know. I don't like looking at it like that. I just look at the colors and I look at the perk bar. If it's going the right way, that's good. If it's going the wrong way, I don't equip it. And like I said, right now I'm only looking for 2-star items now. So this helmet right here is a good keep. Like, if I want to make a build that has Last Stand and bulk up, it's a good keep. Like, I can hold on to this until eventually I have enough to make the build that I need. Here's another one that has bulk up, but it needs Aegis, so it'll probably be Last Stand. Last Stand, Bastion. No, see, I can't do this one because it doesn't bulk up in Aegis. I can't. You can't have 4 perks. You can only have 3. We already know about this bad boy. See how this one has the first 3 perks? One of my favorite ones. I like playing this one because of the resistance it has. It comes in clutch whenever you're getting jumped by multiple people and you're low on health. but you happen to be you're critical health obviously, and you happen to be in the zone. So when that happens, you already have your 50% resistance. That's why I like playing this character. But I sometimes like to play this one too, only because of the perks that I chose to get, which are all the shield perks. It's amazing. Like I like this build a lot because it feels like I hit revenge more than once, even though I only hit it once. Like I hit revenge right, and then I come out, I have shields, and man, there's so many things that can happen that boost your shield, and anything that comes my way that's a shield, immediately get a 20% with Aegis. Um, that's the way I like on this character. This bad boy, I run so much with it. In case you didn't know, if you are new to the game and you just kind of want to get a basic reskin, but like something that's not too expensive or something that like unlocks with you as you level up, there is stuff like that. It's in the outfits. Typically, the battles are the ones that you get. No. Reputation. Sorry, reputation are the ones you get for leveling up your character. You can't buy these with gold or anything like that. You have to level up. So for example, I got this one for being rep 1, 2, 3, 4, and it kind of skips a few numbers. See, that's where I'm at right now, rep 10. The next one will be at 12. And these are free. As long as you play your character, they will unlock for you. The cheapest ones are right here, the battle. If I'm not mistaken, this is just a reskin. Like, just a different color. That's it. Different color scheme and graphics. The elites come with the same thing along with an ornament. On his arm, there's an ornament. That's where his ornament goes. Mythic come with an ornament, reskin, colorization, and an effect. And then Illustris comes with the reskin, colorization, ornament, effect, and a noticeable, this is the one that people usually like to get. They're the most popular ones, but also the most expensive. So, grind your way to whatever you need, but before you do all that, like my last video said, just get your perks. As long as you have your perks, you're good. I'll show you. I haven't really been playing with any other character. This would be my main character. On my Xbox, this is my main character, but I try not to play him as much. Okay, see, this is a good example. I can run you through this real quick. See, like, I don't even switch their stuff. I just keep them normal. See, like, how he has blue? I don't even have access to the purple, golden, and all that. Like, look on the right. There's nothing there. So this is probably where you would be if you're just beginning and don't really understand what's going on. Let me go ahead and put everything default so we can start from scratch. Okay. Alright, for Goki, alright, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these single perk. Get rid of these single perk ones. Like, it only have one perk. These have two. This one only has one. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. All these have two. I would get rid of this one too, but I'm going to go hold on to it just in case I need it for now. Get rid of all the single perks. Don't need them. Don't get attracted to them. Don't get attached to them. Single perk, single perk. Single perk, single perk. These are all single perks. There you go. Once you're done, hold the right stick in. Yes, it's okay. Delete it. Now I have 27 out of 60. I had 47 something or something like that, but now I have 27. Now let's see what we can work with. Okay. Mind you, I'm not. My eyes are on the perk list to the right. Those green bars and the red numbers and the green numbers. That's where my eyes are at. I'm not even looking at at the gear or what it looks like. I don't care. I'm just looking at the numbers. And what I'm seeing so far, there's a lot of feline. Yeah, there's a lot of feline. So I might get away with at least getting a feline. So, which is feline agility. When gaining a renown level, gain 4% movement speed for the first, then 2 for each one. That just basically means whenever you unlock your feats, which during the game these feats are locked. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The fourth usually being your best one. They're all locked, and there's a little bar right above it that fills up with white, white meter that fills up. It fills up when you hit minions, when you stay in a zone, and when you kill enemy players. When you kill enemy players, that's the best way to boost your bar. If you kill at least 3 or 4 people, you'll have all these perks unlocked. But each game they lock back up, and you have to unlock them again. So with feline agility, it says when you unlock the first one, which is speed revive, you unlock speed revive, and then you get that first 4% speed, and then 2%, 2%, 2%. That's pretty good. So basically making him faster, I think, in just running. I don't believe it affects how fast you swing your blade or whatever. I don't think that's how it works. I think it just makes you faster overall, just like, walking, running, moving around type stuff. So let's see what we can give them. Again, I'm not even looking at the stuff. I'm just looking at the perks. Right now, everything's kind of like just a jumbled mess. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to reach that other side, and then from there I'll start eliminating what I don't need. See how it lights up? That lets you know that you don't have it yet, but you can you can buy it, and when you buy it, you have it. But you gotta have gold, and I don't have gold. I only have like 110 gold. It's not really gold; it's steel, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Okay, I definitely have the cat, but I also have 4 perks. I don't need 4 perks, so I need to get rid of one of these. Um, let's see, Bastion. Maybe that one. See, it's just sometimes it just doesn't work with you, and you just gotta. That's where the grind comes in. You have to start playing, and you gotta grind and keep playing until you get the gear you need. That's why I just 60 out of 60 my gear, just full 60 it out. But that's all you can do right now with this character. There's nothing much I can do with him. I have low gear. I'm trying to like balance it out, but it's not working. I need more gear. But that's the gist of it. You just got to play around with it. Look at the bars going up and down, and try your best not to get 4 perks. Just what I like to do is I choose before I even start picking anything. I start choosing. So I know for a fact I'm gonna have the cat. So let's have the cat and Bastion, I guess, and Remedy. Let's do that. Here's Bastion and Remedy. Do that one. Cat and Bastion. Cat and Bastion. Cat and Bastion. So basically the first three. But see, even doing that, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough to get any perk. So this is my first. This would be my first loadout. Loadout 2 has one perk because it's has all the default perk. If you have all the default perk, default gear, you will get one perk because it gives you 900. Since it gives me 900, I don't need 900. I need 600, so I have 300 to play with. So I can actually change my weapon without it actually affecting me. So let's say I want that weapon instead.
Yo.
And I want this instead.
Invite me, no you.
And there you go. That's all I got for today.